Tai Chi for health and well-being. Hello everyone, in this training session, we are going to practice one of the most important moves from Chen style Tai Chi. It's called 缠丝劲. 缠 means coiling, 丝 means silk, 劲 means force. And let's have a look at the demonstration first with my right arm. And this move a bit the challenge is because while we are waving with our hands, our legs need to draw a circle like this. See? Draw a circle to coordinate and flow with energy. So you can see my legs, draw a circle. And with the other arm set is the same. Okay? So we're going to break it down with this move, and we're going to work on our legs first. Okay? And then we can combine with our arms together. So with our legs, so before we start, let's have a look. My legs is drawing a circle like this to circulate with energy. See? This leg draw a circle, the other leg draw a circle. Together is two circles, right? Two circles, if you put them together, see two circles, you see? It's like a number 8. Number 8. Number 8. To coordinate and circulating continuously, you can see like this. And see, like this. So my legs coordinate and flow with energy. Okay. Now let's give a try from the beginning. Now with our legs, a bit challenge, okay? So we can put our legs together and then we open with our legs, okay? Once we open with our legs, we keep our body naturally straight. And then we bend our knees, The weight is in the center. From this angle, you can see once I bend my knees, we bend a bit. We don't crouch too low, okay? Don't crouch too low. And if lay down, you want to crouch lower. Remember, if you crouch lower, your knees cannot be over your toes. The weight needs to shift on your feet. All right, that's your feet is your roots. The weight goes to your roots. And if you bend your knees forward too much, see the weight, some weight will goes to your knees. So this is not good for your knees, okay? Make sure, doesn't matter you stand a bit higher or lower, make sure the weight goes to your feet, the roots. And be aware with this move, when you're circulating, make sure your knee, see I'm doing a small circle, you can make it bigger, all right? Small circle. When you're circulating your knees, always keep bend like this. Cannot be straight. If it's straight, you're not coordinated. Make sure it's bend. All right? Okay, now let's give it a try. Normally when we are practicing this move, we put our hands on our lower dantian. Lower dantian is, see your belly button is here. This is your belly button. From your belly button, 4 fingers down. 4 fingers down. See, that's your lower dantian. So we do like this, okay? But will be easier for beginners. We can try to put our hands next to our hips. Our hands next to our hips. Fingers pointing forwardly, so pressing down gently. So why? Because when we are drawing a circle correctly, and then you can see your arms. See your arms drawing a circle as well. If your arms drawing a circle, that means your knees drawing a circle as well. So that's why we put our hands by the side of our hips. So we do like this first. Once you get used to it, you can be more relaxed with your arm to flow. Alright, let's start from the beginning with our legs. First of all, we put our legs together. Alright, and then we can open our legs a bit wider than our shoulders width. It will be easier for you to see the moves clearly. I open my legs a bit wider, okay, a bit wider. And then you can put your hands by the side of your hips, by the side, and relax. So we keep our body naturally straight, okay. Weight is in the center. Weight is in the center, and to start, I turn to the right. From the center line, I turn to the right about 45 degrees angle. About 45 degrees angle. You can see when I'm turning to the right, my right hand going back, the other hand going forward. Okay, it's opposite. And then I shift my weight from the center. So now, at the moment, the weight is still in the center. Shift to the left. See, from the center, shift to the left. So once you shift to the left, let's say 70% weight on this leg, 30% weight on the other leg. Or you can make it to 60% weight on this leg, 40%. It depends on you, okay? Depends on you. Not exactly, alright? Not exactly 70% or 30%. Just to let you know, from the center, the weight in the center shift most of the weight on your left leg, okay? So once, try from the beginning, turn to the right, shift my weight to the left, and then I turn to the left, about 45 degrees angle. From the right, shift weight to the left, and then you turn to the left. You can see my arm drawing a circle, and then I shift weight from the left to the right hand side, and then I look at right. See, that's how you can do it. From here, now most of the weight on my right hand side. If you want to stop, you can put the weight in the center and finish. Okay, you can stop here. Or we can circulate continuously, right? Flow with energy. Okay, we're going to circulate continuously. Open your legs, hands ready. Start point. You turn to the right first. Shift. For beginners, you can try to shift and then you turn to the left. Shift your weight to the right. Turn to the right. Once you get used to it, shift and turn combine together. Shift, turn. Shift, turn. Shift and turn. See? Like this. Relax. Once you get used to it, you can be more relaxed with your arms. Your arms relax. And then you can see my knees, see, drawing a circle as well. For beginners, if at the first you cannot feel, you don't know if you're doing it right or not, you can look at your knees or look at your arms. Look at your arm. Just look at one. Okay, don't look at twice at once. Okay, just look at one arm. Circulate. And then your legs, drawing a circle. Remember, when you're dealing with this move, make sure when you shift your energy to the left and right, the weight, your body still keep naturally straight. It's naturally straight. Don't move your hips too much. Don't do like this. Okay? So weight, draw it in your core, and we do like this. See? And relax. Alright? Now, give a relax with your legs. Okay? And this move will make your legs become stronger as well. Become more grounded. Okay? Rooted. Now, once we get used to it, we can put our hands on our lower dantian to feel the coordination, the flow with the energy. Flow with the energy, we open our legs, hands put in front of your lower dantian. So I can start to turn to the right, and then shift my weight to the left, and then turn to the left. I do slowly. Shift my weight to the right, I turn to the right, and together shift and turn. Shift and turn. And then I can close my eye to feel. Okay? You relax. Okay, and you can do more. To let you see clearly, I have to make the moves bigger, exaggerate the moves so you can see. But once I get used to it, I make the moves. Circulating, the circle become smaller. So weight from the center shift to the left, and then shift to the right, and relax. Okay, it's like your knees drawing a circle as well. Drawing a circle, see? Slowly. And you can add the flow and feel the moves. Feel soft. Okay? And like I mentioned before, remember the Tai Chi, the bigger circles, the movement based on circles. The bigger circles is easier than the small circle. Small circle, see, you draw a small circle. The same with your knees. Once you get used to it, depends on the moves. You can make a small circle, or if you open your legs wider, you can make it a bit bigger. A bit big, okay? That's the details with our legs. Next, let's work on the details with our arms, okay? We don't combine with our legs together yet, okay? So we just open with our legs, keep our legs straight. Don't bend with your knees, just straight will be fine. Put your hand, see, next to your waist. See, your right hand, just put it like this, palm facing forwardly. You can see my leg with my arm is not on the same line. Just like this. About 45 degrees. Put your hand about 45 degrees angle. From here with the Chen style Tai Chi waving hand, it's a bit different from Yang style. So in Chen style, use your little finger to lead. You turn like this. Little finger to lead. From here, use your thumb to lead back. Thumb to lead back. Okay? Slowly, let's give it a try. You put your hands down in front, like with your lower dantian level. Okay? Your hand cannot be too low. Cannot be lower than your lower dantian. See, lower dantian is your belly button. 4 fingers from your belly button, 4 fingers down. It's here. Cannot be too low. Alright? Slowly. When you drop your hands down, see you turn on your little finger. Okay? Palm facing the other way. Fingers pointing forwardly. And from here, I turn with my wrist. I turn to the left. Be aware, you turn on your little finger. When you turn to the left, your little finger turn as well. Once you're here, 45 degrees angle, your palm facing upwardly. Okay, palm facing upwardly. Alright everyone, the reason I say 45 degrees angle here is just to let you know about 45 degrees angle. Once you get used to it, don't worry about the 45 degrees angle or not. Just flow with it about. As long as you don't turn too much. That'll be fine. Okay. From here, my hand rise up with your shoulders level or a bit higher than your shoulders level, and then you turn on your thumb. Use your thumb to lift. Once you turn back, be aware of the details. Your arm still like a curve. Okay, it's not straight, like a curve. Also drop your shoulders. Elbow drop as well. You can see, you check your thumb. Your thumb here, the corner here is almost like horizontal or a bit up. That's fine. If here pointing downwards, that's because your elbows too high, like this. Okay, don't do like this. The corner of your thumb is like almost horizontal or a bit higher, that's fine. And then you can see my hands like this. Not like this, not flat. Okay, from here, and then I turn to the right and relax. We're back. One more time. Slowly turn up. Turn on your thumb. So we're back. So for beginners, we can try to do like this. Drop your hands down, turn, raise your hands up, and then turn. Together will be, when you drop your hands down, you turn at the same time. So your hands turn as well. Okay. Be aware of the details. Here, right here. If your thumb turn a bit down, that's okay. As long as your elbow is not going up. Okay, be aware of the details. As long as you don't do like this. This is not coordinate. Do like this. And then drop your elbow. That's the most important thing. As long as your elbow drop, and then you are relaxed. So together, go with the flow. Go with the flow. So, with the other side, it's the same. Just put the left hand out. Slowly turn on your little finger first. And then we turn to the right. Back. Continuously. Together, see. Back. Drop my hands down and then turn at the same time. See? Work on the arms first. Do with the one arm first, right? Do with the one arm. If you this arm good at that, you're getting better, you can work on with the other arm. Okay? Now, let's combine with our arms and legs together. To start with, we put the legs together. Left hand, fingers gently touch your right elbow. Okay, just gently touch. Now, our right leg, left up, we bend our knees, so the weight, bend our knees, left knee, and then you step out with a chain style Tai Chi step. And we have learned the chain style Tai Chi step in the last training session. I don't go through with the details here. If you haven't seen it yet, please check out with the last training session. Okay? Now, one more time. Left leg bend, leg up, step out slowly. So from here, your hand way, so way behind, like this. This is right bow stance, right bow stance. Coming back. 70% weight on this leg, 30% weight on this leg. Like I mentioned before, you can make it 60% or 40%, depends on you, okay? Just to let you know most of the weight on this leg. From here, let's do it slowly. I wave my hands down, come back with our legs. So remember at the beginning, when we're doing with our legs, start point is here, we turn to the right, alright? So we're already here. What are we gonna do? We'll do like this. Drop your hands down, shift your weight to the left, and then we turn separately, we do slowly. Hands up. Turn your hands, and then shift your weight to the right leg, and then you turn at the same time. See? Try one more time. See, we're back. Shift your weight to the left, turn to the left, rise up. You can do slowly for beginners. You can shift your weight first, and then you turn. Okay? I do slowly first. For beginners, shift weight to the left, turn to the left. Shift your weight to the right, turn to the right. Like this, you're back. So continuously, once you get used to it, shift and turn, combine together. Shift, turn. Your hand turn as well. Shift your weight to the right and turn to the right. Turn to the right. Okay? I just crouch a bit lower so you can see the moves clearly. For beginners, you can stand a bit higher. Okay? When you at the first, if it's too much for your leg, you can stand a bit higher. So that will be in the beginning. You have to take a small step, not too big. Okay? Together. Try again. Shift and turn, come back together. A shift and a turn. See? Once you get used to it, I can add flow and be relaxed. Okay, and bring your right leg back. Be aware of the details. Your hands, when you raise your hands up, right? Raise your hands up. The highest will be below your eye level, below. I can see from below my eye level. Your hands cannot raise up too high. It's like higher than your eye level. It's below your eye level, the highest. Or you can put your hands a bit lower. Okay, a bit lower. That's all good. Okay, remember, don't raise your hands too high. You can see, below your eye level will be fine. Okay, now let's give a try with the other set, my left arm set. And remember, work on right arm set first. Okay, which set you're good at it. And then you can, once you master one set, and you can try with the other side. Okay, now with my left arm set, right arm, put on your left elbow. I take a step, bend my knee, left leg up, step out. See? From here, bend my elbow, I wave my hand to the left and relax. See? Most of the weight on your left leg. This is a left bow stance. Slowly for beginners we slowly, okay, we go through with the details. Put your hands down, shift your weight to the right leg. I turn to the right. So my hands turning at the same time. Shift my weight to the left, and then I turn to the left. And you can stop here if you don't want to do it continuously. If we're going to continuously do it, circulate with the energy from here, slowly, okay? Still, shift, turn. Shift, turn, together. Shift and turn. Shift and turn. See your legs drawing a circle as well. So I can make the movement become a bit like stretched and flow. Now, for beginners, you can look at your hand. So look at your hand. And also to make sure your legs circulating as well, you can check your legs. Check your leg. Turn, turn, let up. Turn. And finish. Relax back. Now, let's see the details. I'll try with my right arm. I start. Step out. I flow, right? Flow through from here. From here, I relax. Drop your wrist. Come to the center, you can see. This knee is bent a bit. Most of weight on your right leg. See the details. First, when you drop your hands down, shift your weight. When you shift your weight, together, you turn your hands. When you turn your hands, you turn your waist at the same time. If you're already here, your hands already here as well. Okay, turn, palm facing up. Raise your hands up, turn on your thumb. When you turn on your thumb, you shift your weight to the right. When you shift your weight to the right, you turn at the same time. And then you relax. Once you get used to it, your eye, follow your hand. Follow your hand. Your arm is like drawing a circle. Be aware. See my thumb facing down, the nail facing down, that's okay. Remember, check the corner of your thumb. The corner of your thumb, okay, with your index finger. It's not pointing down. If the corner of your thumb and index finger corner pointing down, that means your elbow is already left up. Be aware, okay? Just drop your elbow down. Relax your elbow. See this way, see? The corner of your index finger and thumb, see? It's like this. Don't pointing down. Not pointing upwards, okay? Like this. A bit upward, that's fine. but not too much. That's the detail. Okay, so once you're good with your right arm, you can try with your left arm. All right, and then later on we can do with the 2 arms together, 2 arms together in the next training session, and come back with your legs. Hope you enjoyed this 缠丝劲 from a Chen style Tai Chi. And please make sure you are doing all of the details correctly, and then you can move on to the next training session. And there's no rush. Please make sure you have a solid, strong foundation. Okay? Because when we're learning the Chen style Tai Chi forms, and if you don't have a solid, strong foundation, it's going to be too challenging for you. Okay? And recap. When you're doing this 缠丝劲, try to do with your legs first. Make sure you're doing with your legs correctly. Circle. And circulating first your coordinate, right? And then you can try to do with your one arm first. One arm first. Work on the details. Okay, work on the details. And then you try with the other arm. You can do with your arms and legs correctly with the details, and then you can combine together. Combine together with your legs. Please remember, you're waving your hands. It's like a bigger circle, right? Bigger circle. And your legs join a circle as well. At the first, to make it obvious, you can see my legs. I'm drawing a bigger circle like this. Once you get used to it, doesn't matter. Can make the circle become smaller. You can see, smaller. Depends on the movement. If you stand a bit higher, the circle will become smaller. It's not too obvious, but still it's a circle. Still circle, you can see. And the bigger movement, the circle become more obvious. Remember everyone, practice makes it better and natural. Happy training, happy life. We'll see you next time.